Hey everybody, happy April. It's a new month and it's a new week and it's a new quarter. It's basically a fresh start and I'm excited because I'm here for a fresh start always. And I'm also here for possibilities because possibilities get me so excited. And first things first, March was a spectacular month. I mean, it truly was. So I hope that you have paused for a moment or two to acknowledge your wins because that is huge. March was such a great month, and I don't want us to be so full steam ahead that we don't even take the time to shout out what we did well, acknowledge what we did well, pat ourselves on the back, and figure out just what made the month go so well for you. And I think that if you take a minute to reflect on that, if you had a great month and you figure out why the month was so good for you, like what ownership do you have in that? How did you make it such a great month? If you know those things, then you can duplicate it. And same is true if you did not have as great of a month as you had hoped for. Reflect and figure out what ownership you have in that. So I think it's important to reflect a few minutes, shout out your wins, acknowledge what went well, what didn't. And now we want to take tonight to share with you how to keep the momentum going in April. So the first thing we want to bring up is register for convention. It's super important. If you have not registered yet, it's really important that you register. If you are serious about your business, you need to be at convention. I'm not saying that if you go, you're going to be a diamond, but I am saying that diamonds are at convention. They don't miss convention. They take their business seriously. This is an investment in you, in your growth, in your training, in your team, or your future team. This is an investment. And it's although it might feel like an expense, the difference between an expense and an investment is that an investment brings a return. Convention will bring you a huge return. You're going to leave equipped, motivated, so inspired. Just your cup will be full. You need to be at convention and get your team there too. Any thoughts on convention, Christina?
Yeah, listen, if you don't get to convention, you will spend the entire week feeling like, man, what I thought was too massive or too important or too whatever to not leave, I could have totally figured that out. Like when everyone else is there and everyone else is learning and everyone else is taking pictures with all of the peoples, you're going to be like, man, this thing I thought I couldn't leave for a couple days, I really could have left. But convention is, I mean, once it's gone, it's gone. So just know whatever you feel like is like, man, this is going to require, sacrifice. We all have the same sacrifices. We went to multiple conventions as full-time employees. I mean, there were many events that I had to use paid time off or sacrifice pay from my current job because what I was creating was freedom. So just know whatever you think could hold you back from being able to make the investment to go, other people will have the same situation and they will choose to anyways. So save yourself the FOMO because if you miss this, it'll be the last one that you miss. So be there.
Yep, totally agree. Also, it's so fun. You're going to have major FOMO if you're not there. It is so fun. You're going to have a blast. So we're excited about convention. Get registered. But we want to use this call tonight to help you keep momentum going in April by finishing convention contest strong because we have double credits all month, which we're going to share a strategy with you at the end of this call. We want to show you how to earn your spa experience and show you how to climb through the ranks and leverage just everything that we have going on right now. So a couple of announcements. Momentum Meetup. This is a corporate event, but it's ambassador hosted, meaning corporate is going to provide us with a video that we can show like in our home or wherever. In the fall, in November, we went up to Atlanta and joined with several other diamonds and we filled a whole room with like almost 200 people. So that was fun. This time we're going to just do it in my living room which we've done lots of events in my living room or in Christina's living room. But if you are not going to attend this momentum meetup, you need to host one, and vice versa. If you're not hosting one, find one to attend. It's really important. So this is not just training. There will be a huge announcement that normally is reserved for big corporate events like convention or Super Saturday, where they roll out the big, huge, fun announcements. Okay. So you're going to want to be included in a momentum meetup. So it's not just training, and then be with people, because you totally could just go register as a host and then watch it on your own. But there's nothing like being in a room with other people who don't think you're weird, who are not going to reject you, who are rowing in the same direction you are rowing, and we all want the same things. There's nothing like community. And I will say that our community especially is really special. So get to a momentum meetup or host one.
Yes. Yes. All the same things I said about convention apply for a momentum meetup. Whatever you're thinking you're going to have to sacrifice to make that Saturday thing, so will other people. Other people are going to be willing to do that. I think that was the biggest thing for me when I realized, when I was first starting out building this, my sacrifices felt like it was more important than other people. Can I say that? That's how I felt. I'm like, well, she doesn't understand. She wants me to come to this event, but I got this thing. And, I have all these reasons why my thing is more important. But what I have learned since then was that there were thousands of people all over the world making the sacrifice to build this thing, and they were all steps ahead of me. So be willing to make the investments, guys. These events are so important. When you ask somebody what brought you to Plexus and why are you still here, every single time, top 3 answers, the community, every single time. So if you don't have a community to plug into, create the community. I think people forget that when you and I were building this in the beginning, we weren't Jules. We didn't have leaders. We didn't have these things. So, I remember setting up for an event like in our living room with like folding tables. I'm not kidding. One folding table, because it held everybody that we could invite, but we did it anyway. And so you can create the same community with us. And if you do host something, whether it's with you and 3 people or you and 30, we can zoom you into our strategy part of the day. So we'll have the corporate video, and then we'll have something that Brittany and I are putting together to help you leverage it. We can zoom you into that so that you can take part in that. Your community can still experience our community. So problem solve that.
And also your brain's going to give you 100 reasons why you shouldn't go. Your brain's going to, especially as it's leading up to the event, just expect with this convention or momentum meetup, leading up to the event, things are going to happen that would or could deter you from getting your hiney, showing up, walking through the doors, and attending one of these events. So just expect that and know that that's normal, but do it anyway. Just do it. We all have that. We all make sacrifices. We all have hard things come up, but it's worth it. That's what we can tell you. It's worth it. I think we need the next slide. Okay. All right. Let's talk about real quick the April incentives. So we have free E's for any $149 or above order. And that goes for subscription orders. Like I noticed that it was automatically applied to my subscription orders, and I didn't have to do anything. So that was really cool. And this is a really great promo, guys. Free E's, because that's like a high PV product, first of all, and it's also very valuable. Lots of people love E's. We also have tons of before and afters of people who have taken triplex with E's. Like it just reduces the puffiness in your face and the inflammation. So people love E's. And you don't even have to touch, and nobody has to touch their subscription because it's automatically applied. Also, this promotion is great for white lines. So if you are going for a rank up this month, which this is a great month to go for a rank up because there's so much momentum, you can leverage that. But if you are going for a rank up, then you're going to, and every single point counts, you're going to want to reach out to all of the people in your back office and let them know about this free E's that they can get with their $149 purchase. Also, you can get free E's with a welcome pack purchase or new VIPs with any purchase of $100 or more. But that one for new people, it does have to have a code. So just keep that in mind. The code is April 23. It does have to have a code, but current VIPs who are already in your back office, they don't have to have a code, but new people do. So just something to keep in mind.
Also, that for subscriptions, it has to be before the 15th. So you don't have to touch your subscription to qualify if you have $149, but your sub has to run before the 15th. So if you see somebody on your team would qualify, but their subscription's on the 16th, take the time to reach out and say, hey, listen, did you know that if you moved that to the 14th, you would get a free product? You don't have to change anything at all. It literally will just give it to you for free, but we need to change the date. Let me show you how to do that. Or, I'm glad to log in and do that for you. So do that extra step of customer service. That's a real good way to keep people happy on their products, y'all, which we're going to talk about in a little while, but give them other products that are going to aid in their results. So if it's in a subscription and you want the free E's, it has to run before the 15th. Everybody tell your friend so that you don't have people who are upset. Welcome packs, good for the whole month. Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you called that out, Christina, because I read the whole emails and I didn't even know that. So thank you for pointing that out. Also, if you don't know what all E's helps with, go in the Gut Health and Happiness group, type in E's in the search bar. You'll be blown away. I mean, my husband takes it every day and has for years because it's helped him with his allergies. So I know a lot of people who take it and love it, but go do a little homework on it and you'll get very excited about that product. Okay, next thing is for enrolling 3 people this month, you get a $150 spa gift card. So that is super fun. Where do I have that in my notes? Yeah, I think that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I love the gift card or the spa thing, y'all, because listen, you can use it for your mani-pedi before convention. So I mean, it's a fun little way to, again, create community. What if you and your new local friend who wants to start sharing both earn it, and then you treat her to lunch when you both go to the spa? So leverage corporate incentives, leverage.
Yeah, or you can use it to get a spray tan, or you can save it. And if you're an introvert, use it to get a massage after convention when you need to debrief and process. So there's a lot of ways that the possibilities are endless, y'all. But that's a fun prize to get because most people have a little bit of guilt about spending that kind of money on themselves for something that they don't actually need. I'm one of those people. And so this is super fun for me because that just like takes away the guilt from pampering yourself a little bit. Okay. Also, we have double convention credits all month long. You're definitely going to want to capitalize on those. Remember at the beginning of the contest where we said aim for what prize you want because you're always going to land a lot higher than you think. Okay. Case in point. You never know what the company is going to do. Some of you are going to just sweep the whole contest this month. And when the contest started, you never would have seen that coming. But I hear every single contest, that is what happens. Okay. And this one is no exception. So really excited about double credits all month. And we're going to tell you exactly how you can earn winner's dinner at a minimum, even if you're starting with like 400 credits. You could do it even if you had no credits, but I'm going to give you a scenario. Okay. One other announcement that is not on here is that Plexus is upgrading our pay portal. So you're going to see some information come out about this soon, and just know that it like we're going to have some really fun perks that go along with that, like daily pay and things like that. Normally, like with our welcome pack bonuses, like if you sell a welcome pack, you get paid the following Friday. Well, we're going to get paid even quicker. So think about the marketing of that and how you can talk to people about how you can help them have $25 or $50 or $75 extra cash in their bank account literally within 24 hours. I mean, that is a super cool feature. So, but it is going to require some action. So watch out for the email because you have to like create the account so that you don't have any interruption in your pay. Okay, so let's talk about what you need to believe about April. So March was a huge month in terms of joins coming in, lots of people ranking up, so much momentum, guys. And here's what you need to keep in mind. that even if you don't have a massive recruiting month again this month, it's going to the top of this company is you don't have to have massive amounts of recruits. I'm just here to tell you. I mean, when I hit diamond, I had probably 110 level ones and that I've signed up over the course of my Plexus journey. Consistently enrolling, I mean, I was consistent enrolling. I was never a mass recruiter, but I was always so intentional to do the right things with every single join that I got. It wasn't just like, bam, sign up a person onto the next thing. Bam, sign up another person onto the next thing. I was so intentional about doing the right things with every person, right? So when you are consistently enrolling, plus doing the right things with the people that you do get, that creates massive success for you. So what do you need to believe about April? Well, first of all, at the end of April, there's a huge announcement coming, and you are going to want your funnel full. So you need to spend the first part of April refilling your funnel. That means however many new contacts you can fit them in. You're going to want new contacts. The second thing is your calendar should be full. Like, you should treat this like a business. If you want this to pay you like a business, treat it like a business. If you want it to pay you like a hobby, treat it like a hobby. Consistently showing up means that you have scheduled time on your day every day to work your Plexus business. I recommend that you do an event this month. Momentum Meetup is a great opportunity for an event. You could do a sip and see before Momentum Meetup. So you could do a sip and see, and then after that, you could have a short break, have some snacks, sign people up. Whoever wants to stay for the training portion, they can stay for the training and the announcements. So I do recommend that you do an event like a sip and see for prospects this month. My calendar is full. I will actually be doing multiple of those this month. I actually just did one an hour ago before we got on this call with Emily. She's an Emerald on our team, and we already have one opportunity event under our belts for the month, and I plan to do several more. So consistent enrollments plus doing the right things with the people that you get. Already said that. No, I'm sorry, looked at the wrong place in my notes. What I'm doing as a leader, that's what I meant to say. What I'm doing as a leader, first of all, I'm hosting several opportunity events. I'm traveling to different legs of my team to invest in those teams, build their belief, cast vision, show them how to do this, show them how to be successful at this. That doesn't mean that you have to do that, but I am saying that as a leader, you should expect to invest in your team. You should, if you're serious about climbing through the ranks, then you should expect to invest in your team. And I'm just telling you what I'm doing as a leader this month. And it's time to rank up, guys. It's time for momentum. And this is a perfect time to capitalize on everything that we have going on and that the company is offering for us. You have anything to add that, Christina?
I'm doing the exact same thing. I actually just did an opportunity event with one of my leaders an hour ago. Had an event yesterday in Panama City. So same things, guys. Remember, sometimes we get so focused on the what should people be doing, but if you can create the inspiration, the excitement, the belief, the hope that things can be different for people, the what usually takes care of itself. So create environments where people can come in and receive that belief and that vision, and they can leave feeling hopeful that, oh man, maybe this could be for me. When they have that hope, they're going to take the action. When they take the action, you'll be there to provide the feedback and help them to make their action even more effective. But we've got to focus on what's in it for them. Why should they capitalize on this momentum, and how could this change their life? When you can inspire somebody, they usually figure out some action to do.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's talk about what the right things are with the people that you do get.
Okay. So the first thing, when somebody joins your team, they are not living under a rock. They're not surprised that this comes with an opportunity. Okay. So your work is obviously offer the opportunity to every single person who comes onto your team. There's lots of trainings on how to do that. If you're not familiar with what to do when someone joins, go into the team page and search magic question. And you'll see not only a YouTube video where I'm teaching you how to ask the magic question, but you'll also see like a flow chart that can take you through the whole conversation, so that even if you don't have somebody who can help you cast vision, you'll be able to start practicing on your own. Remember, some of us who you see at the very tippy top now, we didn't have people to do that for us either. We just were willing to fail forward and figure things out. Be willing to be a disaster at it until you can master it. But one of the biggest tips I can tell you for this month is people are already using their products that they ordered in March. People are already excited about what they're noticing. They're excited about how convenient it is, how easy it is to fit into their routine. They're excited about the first couple of good nights of sleep they got. They're excited about being able to go to the restroom. Like, that's unusual for them. They're excited about energy, whatever they're noticing as wins. Every single time that you check in with them, and you're checking in with them because we know that retaining and getting good results is very important. So when you check in with them and they have any win, you guys just take a picture of this paragraph. You don't have to try to read it right now because I want you to listen to what I'm about to say, because it is more so in the energy in what you're saying than it's going to be in you having this exact script. Okay. Sorry, I had to get rid of the gum. Okay. So when you check in with somebody and they are noticing something positive on their products, you are going to celebrate that success like crazy. Oh my gosh, I love that you had a great night's sleep last night. Tell me the last time you can remember having that. What is that good night's sleep? What's that going to pay out for you today in your day? How's your life going to look different today because you slept well last night? Oh, you ain't going to snap your husband's head off? That's good. Like, wonderful. You're going to celebrate their success. And then after you've taken time to celebrate their success, you're going to say, Britt, listen, I'm really happy for you. So pumped for you. And it actually made me want to ask you another question. I know before when I told you that a referral link came with this and you had the opportunity to share that you were a little nervous about that. But I'm curious, now that you're loving this, what are your thoughts on inviting people in to take a look at what you've got going on? I know people are praying for relief in that exact same area. What if I could help you help them get the results you're getting? Would you be open to that? So this is exposure number 2. If you did the welcome call, they weren't ready yet. This is exposure number 2. Hey, listen, remember how I told you you had a referral link, you weren't quite ready yet, but now you're loving that. Here's what you're implying in your brain. The reason you weren't ready yet is because you weren't sure you would love it. Now you're loving it. So maybe your decision has changed. Guys, don't craft stories for people. The most dangerous thing I see people do is them say, well, I mean, if they wanted to share, they would be coming to me and telling me. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. You have to be the one that says, hey, listen, people need what you have. They're praying for results. If I could show you how to do that, would you be open? Just so you know, this is what's on the table for you this month. And then let them know, what can they earn? This is what's on the table. If you're open to me helping you with that, girl, you could be earning close to $300 and a spa gift card. Like, we could even go together and get our spas or whatever. So don't craft a story for somebody. Offer the opportunity to all the peoples. Anything else?
No, that was good. I mean, I think the best way to keep March momentum going is to get March joins sharing. And if you've already brought it up before, bring it up again. Most people cannot conceive of themselves doing something like this at first. You have to make it natural and organic for them to share. And people will share when they feel like that referring that product or referring something is going to make them look good. And so when you're talking to them about the results they're getting, no matter how small, you have to keep planting seeds for them about how other people need this too. Other people are silently suffering too. They could help people. There are people silently suffering, praying for relief from whatever it is, that they have a natural solution to offer people. So you just keep planting those seeds and then you show them what's available to them this month. You can make several $100s this month by just helping 3 friends get started. I mean, it's a very simple process. You just have to be willing to engage in the process more than one time. Okay. So just like the average amount of follow-ups to get someone to make a purchase decision with your products is 8 to 12. Same with the opportunity. You've just got to expose people. Most people cannot conceive of themselves doing something like this at first. So make it organic, make it natural for them to share and show them how their friends are going to thank them for sharing.
Yeah. And last thing, use your evidence from March that they can be successful here. So look at who did you help be successful in March, and how can you tell this person their story? And if you don't have any personal people that you helped be successful in March, borrow someone else's. There's lots of rank up announcements, lots of people, recognizing wins. It's okay to borrow that and say, listen, so many women last month were just like you. They were brand new. They weren't sure either, but they came in and they were earning hundreds of dollars. Several of them earned iPads. Like, you can do this. They were able to overcome, and I know that you can too. And I'm right here with you. So yeah, get them sharing.
Cool. Let's talk about retention. Okay, so we don't have to say too much about this because Abby Taylor, Emerald Ambassador, has already made a really fantastic video explaining exactly what to say and do on each day after someone has ordered their products, and it's incredibly helpful. So every single join that you have, they need to go into your retention system, meaning basically you either in your Dough app, if that's how you keep track of your customers, or your paper planner, you need some way to keep track of your customers so that you know when they're on day 3, day 7, day 14, and then watch Abby's video to know what to say on each of those days. We have the system already there for you. You just have to plug into it. You just have to watch the video, put all your people into the system. However, this system is only going to be as strong as your belief in the products is. So if you don't have strong belief in our products, like that people truly need these and that the best results come at 90 days and beyond, you're going to let people quit way too easily. And you're going to care way more about what people think of you than you are about their long-term wins. You need really high belief in the products, what they're doing in the body, how they help people, the results people are going to get, why it's important that everybody's on these products for the long term. I mean, I've been taking these products for 9 years, y'all, and I probably will for the rest of my life, just like I will brush my teeth every day the rest of my life. Or I will try to make healthy food choices every day the rest of, well, not every day, but most days. 80-20 rule. Anyways, I mean, you need high belief in these products. If you have high belief in these products, you probably also have high retention. If you don't, then you're going to let people quit on themselves way too easily. Anyway, check out Abby's video. Plug your people into the system. Follow the system. It's all right there for you. And build your belief in the products. You can do that by just learning about our products. You can go in Gut Health and Happiness page and scroll through and read about the lives that have been changed. These are real people with real stories, with real results. And there's lots of trainings in our team page about the products and why people need them. If you need help locating those, so let us know. All right, anyways, and also we're going to offer a retention focused power hour next Monday, April 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern before team call. So everybody can hop on the Zoom, 8 p.m. Christina's going to lead it because I'll actually be on a trip with my daughter, but you can ask any product related questions, because normally we don't allow those in like a group chat or anything like that, because each thing that we offer has a specific purpose. And this Zoom the purpose is going to be focus on product retention, keeping people on their products, getting people great results. So you can show up, ask any troubleshooting question, anything about product results, or you could say, my person turned their sub off and now they won't respond. What do I do next? Like anything related to retention, you can get on. This is your opportunity to ask a diamond all of your retention or product related questions. So we're going to offer that.
But wait, there's more.
Okay.
I heard through the grapevine, and her name rhymes with Benviev, that retaining your people from March is going to pay off highly for you. Okay. So if retention has been on your to-do list, like I got to learn this retention system, but I haven't prioritized it yet because it doesn't feel super important. And we tend to focus on what feels urgent. Listen, go on and take your sticky note and move it up the important list. Okay. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's going to be real important that the people who came in March stay. You better say something before I tell them more.
Well, just know that retention is a skill anybody can learn, and is a skill you're going to want to get good at real quick. And guys, let me tell you why else retention is important, because you can't rank up without it either. Like, first of all, if you don't have good retention, if your people are quitting after 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, if they're just quitting too soon, they're quitting on themselves. They're not even, like, the best results truly do come 90 days and beyond. Here's another thing. The people this is an actual statistic. I just learned this. People who order 90 days consecutively are 80% more likely to be still ordering a year later. And that is because the best results come 90 days and beyond. Okay. So don't let your people quit on themselves too soon. And also, you're going to fight some natural attrition in this business. That's just how it works. As much as we want every single person to stay on their products, they ain't gonna. But you shouldn't have more than 20 or 30% falling off, or you're not doing something right. You gotta fix it. Otherwise, you're gonna feel like I'm working real hard and spinning my wheels and I'm like on a treadmill. I'm running so fast and not moving, because it's like filling up a bathtub with water, but the drain is wide open and people are just going out as fast as they're coming in. That's going to make your points just at least be at best, they'll be stable. At worst, they'll go backwards. Okay. No matter how hard you're working. So the retention work, providing good customer service, making sure your people fall in love with their products and get great results. It is a skill you can learn. It's a skill you must learn if you're serious about climbing through the ranks. And so we have the resources for you. Just plug into them. All right, we gotta pick up the pace. Okay, so recruiting. So you want to enroll 3, right? So this month, refill your funnel. That means the beginning of this month, the first week, the first 2 weeks, you've got to be, first of all, expand your network. Okay. If you are a professional network marketer, expanding your network has to be a daily habit. Otherwise, when I say expand your network, I just mean make new friends, add new friends on Facebook, engage with people online, meet new people while you're out and about. You need to be bringing new people into people that you know. Okay. So you have to be expanding your network via Facebook or however. You also, the people that you do know that you already are friends with, you got to be engaging with them. Be intentional about showing up on their feed. If you're commenting on their stuff, they're going to see your stuff, even if they never engage on it. They're at least going to see it. Okay. And every time they see it, that's another exposure. You're planting another seed. So you want to be heavy with the new contacts beginning of the month. That's really important. But if you want to accomplish big things at the end of the month, which trust me, you do. So work on new contacts the beginning of the month. That means starting conversations about Plexus with as many people as you can, so that you have the rest of the month to expose them, send them more information, follow up, and eventually close the deal by the end of the month. If you don't start reaching out, start a lot of new conversations right now, then by the end of the month, I promise you, I beg of you now, just go and start as many new conversations about Plexus as you can. Okay.
Tip also, her warning about the end of the month, that also came from our friend whose name rhymes with Benviev. So heed her warning. But listen, when you're engaging on their stuff, comment things that other people aren't commenting. So if it's prom pictures, don't comment, they look so pretty. Everyone's going to say that. Make your comment stand out in some way. Say, hey, listen, my friend has a prom coming up. Where'd you get her hair done? Try to engage in a way that's going to require a response. That tells Facebook when they respond back to your comment, hey, we're friends, show them more of my stuff. So comment in ways that stand out from others and ways that are going to elicit a response.
Yeah, and if you're going for that spa gift card this month, which you should be, and you're trying to get convention credits this month, which you should be, it is going to require you to recruit some people. So some tips for that. people who did not enroll in March, but you've been talking to them about Plexus since January or February or years. It's always a timing issue. They all join at some point. They don't always join on your time. They join on their time. So there are people who their time wasn't in March, but it will be for April. So find those people. Go in your back office and look for inactive people who have not ordered in 6 months or more. Talk to them about the ease promotion. Get them signed back up, going on their products again. And then again, new contacts, beginning of the month. Start as me. I'm telling you, I would aim for 80 to 100. Just go ahead and reach out to that many people. Strike up a conversation about Plexus right now, because out of that 80 to 100, there's going to be a percentage of those actually start engaging in a conversation with you. The other percentage go on your follow-up list, but the ones who are open and interested, you can get them going this month. So, high number of new contacts to refill your funnel. All right, next. Winner's dinner. Okay, let's just say that you currently have 400 credits. This is just one scenario. You really could earn this even if you were brand new. But I feel like most people, especially after March, they probably have somewhere between 300 or 400 credits or more. But if you have 400 credits, here's what you can do. You need 1,200 credits to earn winner's dinner. Everything is double this month. So that means that you're going to get 40 credits per new join. You should aim to enroll 6 people this month. That will give you 240 credits. Plus, you get 80 credits per prize that you earn. So that's 2 spa gift cards. So that is 160 credits. That's a total of 400 credits. Plus, you get $300 in spa gift cards. You could go on a couples massage. You should reward your husband, because if you are enrolling that many people, I can assure you, your husband has had to make some sacrifices along the way too, right? So reward your husband and show him what's in this for him. Take your daughter on a mom-daughter date. Go on a fun team thing. But a double spa experience, super fun. So not only are you going to get 400 credits if you go enroll 6 people this month, but you get $300 to go to the spa with on top of that. Who does that? I'm just so grateful. I seriously am so grateful. All right. So, and if you have a level 1, for each level 1 that you have who earns the prize, you're going to get 30 credits for each of their new joins. So if they get 3, that's 90 credits you receive. Plus you get 60 credits when they earn their prize for enrolling 3. So that's a total of 150 credits for each level 1 that you have earned the prize. So if you add 3 level 1s earn their prize, that is a total of 450 credits. So there's your winner's dinner right there if you already had 400 credits to start with. Is there something else on this slide? Okay. Also, for each level 2 that you have earned the prize, you get 20 credits for each of their new joins. If they get 3, that's 60 credits plus their 40 prize credits. So that's 100 total credits that you're going to get for every level 2 who earns the prize this month. Okay. And there's more ways to earn too. You also get credits for 3s and 4s, but I figured most of you you probably don't have 3s and 4s yet, but you do have 1s and possibly even 2s. And so if you go use all the tips that we shared with you tonight about getting your people to share organically and following up with people and things like that to get people to start sharing, then you can have 3 level 1s earn their prize this month. It's just you have to show them what's possible and be willing to follow up, not in a buggy kind of way, but in a, hey, I know you probably didn't think of this before, but here's what's possible for you. So it's totally doable for anybody to earn winner's dinner this month, even if you're brand new and starting with 0 credits. So your scenario would look a little bit different, but this is just one example.
Yep. And winner's dinner is super fun. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's the end of the slide. Okay, stop sharing. All right, well, that's it, guys. You guys are poised for a strong month, and it's totally up to you what you do to make it happen, make your goals happen, make your dreams happen. This is a great month to go after it, to rank up, to earn prizes, to make a huge killer paycheck.
And we're so excited for you guys about all the possibilities, about all the ambitions, and about everything that is available to you here with this opportunity.
And I can't wait to be line dancing with y'all at the Wild Horse Saloon at Winter Center.
I can't wait either. It's going to be so fun. Plexus Freedom Team takes over the Wild Horse Saloon. Here we come. Okay. Good night, y'all. Bye.